Hello students, hope you all are well. Today we are going to start with lesson number 1 of civics, rural local self-government. Rural means village type of areas. Self-government means the government of that particular rural area will be governed by the people of that particular area themselves. Indian Constitution originally provided for a two-tier system of government. So that two-tier of system was, one was union government, that was for the entire country, and that was also known as central government. And second tier was state government. So as central government or union government for entire country, and state governments for each and every particular state. But a vast country like India cannot be run only through these two tiers. As we know, India is a huge country with huge population, so it was very difficult to run the entire country with these two tiers only. So in the late 1950s, the Balwant Rai Mehta Committee recommended decentralization of powers. Decentralization means to distribute the powers between different organs. So in 1950, Balwant Rai Mehta, sometime question could be there, who recommended three-tier system. So that three-tier system was recommended by Balwant Rai Mehta Committee in the year of 1950. When power is taken away from central and state governments and given to local governments, it is called decentralization. So if question is there, what is decentralization? It means when powers are taken from central as well as from state governments, and those powers are given to local governments. Like here we are talking about rural local self-government, and when we are talking about urban local self-government, it means those powers are taken from central and state government and given to these rural or urban local self-government or other government bodies. That is known as decentralization. It means to distribute those particular powers among different organs that will govern their own areas or that will govern the country. The basic idea behind decentralization. So why this decentralization was adopted? The basic idea behind this decentralization is that there are a large number of problems and issues which are best settled at the local level. So why we adopt this decentralization, or what was the basic idea behind this? The main problem or basic idea was that as India is a very big country, so there are number of problems and issues that can be settled better than other by the people of that particular local area only. Why? Because people have better knowledge of problems in their localities. As we are living in particular area, so we will more aware about our problems, our requirements, other than the person those who are not living in that area. They also have better ideas on where to spend money and how to manage things more efficiently. And another thing is, firstly they know their problems, then now they know where and how to spend money and how to manage other things efficiently, because they are living there and they are aware about all the things of that area. So keeping all these particular points in mind, our constitution makers recommended the system of Panchayati Raj at the local level. So due to all these things, constitution makers recommended this system that we are going to study in this chapter, that is Panchayati Raj at local level. So this Panchayati Raj at local level is rural local self-government. So let's start with what is Panchayati Raj. So here two words are there, Panchayati and Raj. Panchayats means the local governing body in a village where few panchs and one sarpanch that will be elected by the voters of that particular village, that is, and they will run the administration of that particular village, that is known as panchayat. Raj means government, means that particular area will be governed by the panchayat. Raj also known as rule, so it will be ruled by panchayats. Panchayati Raj is a form of local government in rural areas. The local administration at the village level is looked after through a three-tier system. So in the beginning we are having two-tier only, then we adopted three-tier system, means local self-government, we added that, and now under that third tier local self-government, when we are talking about rural local self-government, that is further divided into three tiers. So don't be confused, here we are talking about the three tiers of this Panchayati Raj in rural areas, means under rural local self-government we are talking about the three tiers here. First is Panchayats. When we are talking about Panchayat, we are talking about the villages. So these Panchayats are in village or at village level, and block samitis at block or tehsil level, and Zilla Parishad's third organ or third level, that is district level. So these are the three tiers of Panchayati Raj system. So this is not the tiers of government, these are the three tiers of Panchayati Raj system. As already we have done urban local self-government, that was also divided into three tiers. Similarly, this Panchayati Raj at rural level is also having three tiers: panchayats, block samitis, and Zilla Parishad. One by one we will discuss each and every part. So all the three put together are called Panchayati Raj, and the term rural refers to villages, urban refers to towns and cities. So let's begin with that three-tier system. So under the Panchayati Raj, the village panchayats are the basic units. So the main basic unit under this Panchayati Raj is panchayats that are at village level. We have noted that the work of village panchayat is limited to a village only. So as by name it is clear, village panchayat means that will work in that particular village. So their area is limited to that particular village, and it is of primary type, basic type of this three-tier system is. And but there are certain functions to project which a village or its panchayat cannot undertake. So few functions are there that are not under the control of village panchayats. So when particular local self-government is not able to do certain functions, then those particular functions will be given to some another body. So for this, it has to depend upon other nearby villages, and in turn the villages shall have to depend upon the town. So because each and every function cannot be done by the village panchayat. So here we are not talking about the functions to make a kind of meetings or to settle down disputes. Here we are talking about other functions like to provide such kind of facilities like higher schools, some kind of business centers. So all that kind of things cannot be provided by each panchayat in their own villages. So they, for that kind of things, they are dependent upon maybe nearby villages or nearby town areas. Let us take an example. Village panchayat may be able to run primary schools in their villages, but no single village may be able to run a senior secondary school alone. So it's okay, each and every village is having primary schools, but it Even it is not possible that each and every village may run senior secondary schools alone. So, for this, a number of villages shall have to join hands. So, for bigger common problems or projects, several neighboring villages are grouped together. So, for this, they can grouped together, means 4 or 5 villages can run one particular senior secondary school, or to settle down any other problem or to fulfill any particular requirement, they can group together. Then when they are grouped together, they form a block. Block means many small groups are joined together, not groups actually, small parts grouped together, that are known as block. So when these group of villages grouped together, that is known as block samiti. And the block samiti, this is the second tier. First tier panchayat, second tier block samiti. So the block samiti is the second tier of the panchayati raj system. The block samiti looks after common need and problem of the villages in a block or tehsil. For example, one block is there, block is also block and tehsil same is there. Okay, so one block is there, under that particular block if 100 villages are there, so that block samiti will look after the problems of that those particular 100 villages. A block may have several villages under it, but no block samiti will be sufficient enough to look after the bigger need of the people, life, higher education. So for example, few requirements of villages were there, that particular village or every village individually was not able to go with or to sort out those, then they form a block. So now when we are talking about block, it doesn't mean that particular block that are having several villages that will be sufficient enough that they can settle down all the problems or they can provide all the facilities to that villages that are under that group, like higher education or development of science parks, etc. So this is not possible for a block to provide all these kind of facilities to the villages that are under that particular block. Then what they can do, then to look after all these, all the block samitis clubbed together to make Zilla Parishad. Earlier, few villages grouped together, they make block samiti, and now those particular block summaries in one particular area, means here area is district, so under one particular districts all the block summaries they will grouped together, and when they will grouped together, that is known as Zilla Parishad. Here that three tiers are given. At the bottom or basic level, panchayats are there that will work at village level only with one sarpanch, that is also somewhere known as pradhan as its head, and few other panch. Then second tier panchayat samitis that are at the block level, and here block development officer is its head. And the third tier is Zilla Parishad that will work of the district level and under the chairmanship of district collector DC. Okay, now as no block samiti is self-sufficient, the block samitis in a district are grouped together to make Zilla Parishads. The Zilla Parishad or the district council, same Zilla Parishad is known as a district council also, is a third tier in the three-tier system of Panchayati Raj. So as here I told you, third tier this one is. And all these three institutions, namely Panchayat, Block Samiti and Zilla Parishad, together are called Panchayati Raj or three-tier system of the rural local self-government. So when we are talking about rural local self-government, For the success of this, three tiers are there: bottom or basic level panchayat, second or middle level panchayat samiti, third and or the topmost level zilla parishad. All these three blocks, they will work together for the success of rural local self government in a democracy. So today we will do up to this only. In our next video we will discuss next topic. So till the time, just watch this video properly, go through each and every topic. If any confusion is there, you can message me. Thank you.